Good morning everyone. Welcome back to GK Today. And today we'll be discussing most important MCQs for 14th and 15th of May 2023. Let's start with our session. Akashvani will be the permanent name of which particular institution? So Indian government has recently announced that the public broadcaster All India Radio will be exclusively referred to as Akashvani now. And earlier these two names were used interchangeably, means you can use both the names, and with a network of over 262 radio stations, All India Radio is available to 92% of India's area and nearly all its population, right? So now Akashvani will be the permanent name of All India Radio. Now these days Syria country is in news. Why? Because the Arab League member states have agreed to reinstate Syria's membership after its suspension for more than 10 years. And the country was suspended from the intergovernmental grouping in 2011. Why? Because of Damascus' actions against peaceful protest that started earlier that year. Fine. So you can be asked that which country has returned to the Arab League after 11 years. So that country is Syria. Next is, which is the first state to provide digital health cards for the children? So the school health program was launched recently by the Urban Development Department and the Lucknow Smart City. And this initiative makes Uttar Pradesh the very first state in the country to provide the digital health cards for the children, right? So Uttar Pradesh is the first state to do so. Now, which state has announced financial aid of 10 lakh rupees to the discharged patients who are suffering from the Duchenne muscular dystrophy? Actually, this DMD is a genetic disorder of progressive muscular weakness that generally affect the boys. And Odisha government has recently decided to provide one-time financial help of 10 lakh rupees to each discharged patient who are suffering from the DMD. Fine. Simply you can be asked that which state has announced financial help of 10 lakh rupees to the discharged patients who are suffering from this DMD. So that state is Odisha. Next question is, Galapagos Island is a UNESCO World Nature Heritage Site situated in which particular country? So this island, which is remotely situated in Ecuador country, is a UNESCO World Nature Heritage Site, and Credit Suisse along with Ecuador government have entered into an agreement to spend millions of dollars for 2 decades to protect these islands ecosystem. That's why it is in news. Okay, so this island lies in the country Ecuador. Now if you talk about the recent GI tagged products, so in this first is morel mushroom. It has got the GI tag recently and it is a product from Jammu and Kashmir. Second is Mana Madurai pottery. This product has also got the GI tag and it belongs to Tamil Nadu state. The third product that has got the GI tag is the wood carvings of Ladakh Union Territory. Then fourth is Basoli painting. Basoli painting belongs to Jammu and Kashmir. And one last product is a variety of grape named as Kambam grape. It is a product from Tamil Nadu state. These are some of the products that have got the GI tag recently. Next is, which city introduced the 1-minute traffic light plan? So this plan will be introduced in Shimla to ease the traffic woes during the tourist season. And it is expected to minimize the time taken by a vehicle driver to cross the Shimla during peak hours from the current 60 to 90 minutes to 15 to 25 minutes maximum. Okay, so 1-minute traffic light plan is introduced by City Shimla. Now can you tell me which is the most innovative state as per the National Manufacturing Innovation Survey 2021 to 22. So this state is Karnataka, and Karnataka is followed with Telangana at second position, right? Also from Kerala, there is a player named as Abdullah Abubakar. Recently, he has won the gold medal in the Mikiya Oda Memorial Athletics meet, the venue for which was Hiroshima, Japan. Okay, that's why this player was in news, and he belongs to the Kerala state. Next is Ariel, Umbriel, Titania and Oberon are the 4 moons of which particular planet? So a new study by NASA scientists have revealed the possibility of there being the deep oceans beneath the ice-capped surfaces of the 4 large moons of the planet Uranus. And these moons are Ariel, Umbriel, Titania and Oberon. So this is the first study which talks about the evolution of these moons' interior structure and composition. Fine. So these are the 4 moons of planet Uranus, and this study has been conducted by NASA. Talking about NASA, let's see few of the important things why NASA was in news. First of all, it was in news because of MIRI. Full form is Mid-Infrared Instrument, and this instrument has been placed in the James Webb Space Telescope. Basically, it is capable of detecting the distant objects with the help of light in the mid-infrared region of the electromagnetic spectrum. And recently there was found to be a glitch in this instrument, that's why it was in news, okay? So it belongs to NASA. Second is a super alloy named as GRX810. It is a super alloy that has been developed by NASA scientists, and it is high strength, high temperature resistant super alloy. Fine. Simply you can be asked, what is this GRX810? It is an asteroid, meteor or super alloy metal, so answer would be super alloy. And NASA is also important because of NISAR mission, the full form of which is NASA ISRO Synthetic Aperture Radar, and it is a project between India and the USA. Next is Tagging language is prevalently spoken in which state or the Union Territory? Let's see why it was in news. Actually, the trailer for the feature film Love in 90s was recently released by the Union Minister Kiran Rijiju. And it is the first movie that is based on the Tagin community of Arunachal Pradesh. That's why it is important. And as per the Union Minister, this movie shall be tax-free, and he will also ask the state government to promote it through other different means. Fine. So Tagin language is prevalently spoken in the state of Arunachal Pradesh. Also, if we talk about the movie or short film, then The Elephant Whisperers is very, very important. Why? Because it has won the Oscar award for being the best documentary short film, right? And it has won the 95th Academy Awards. Also, Natu Natu was declared as the best original song, and it is from the movie RRR at the Oscars. Fine. Next is KH-47 Kinzhal is the hypersonic missile unveiled by which particular country? So this is a hypersonic Russian missile unveiled by the President Vladimir Putin in 2018. And it was successfully shot down recently by the US-made Patriot air defense system outside of Kiev. Okay. So fired by MiG-31, the Kinzhal could reach speeds to over Mach 10, and it can travel the distances in the range of 1500 to 2000 kilometers while carrying a conventional or nuclear payload. Fine. So this Kinzhal is the hypersonic missile of the country Russia. Now, Russia was also in news because recently Russia has accused the country Ukraine of attempting to conduct the drone attacks targeting the Kremlin. Why? To assassinate President Vladimir Putin. And currently there are around 20 Kremlins across Russia, and the most important popular one is in Moscow. Fine. What is this Kremlin? Actually, the name Kremlin means fortress inside a city, and it is often used to refer to the Russian government. And you can be asked that Kremlin is used to refer the government of which country? So answer would be Russia. Okay. Next is, who is the author of the book titled as Cyber Encounters? So this book has been recently released by the Chief Minister of Uttarakhand, Mr. Pushkar Singh Dhami, and it was written by DGP Uttarakhand, Mr. Ashok Kumar, and also former DRDO scientist Mr. O.P. Manoka. Okay, so this book has been written after analyzing cyber crimes and it is based on true incidents. Basically, it will help readers a lot to avoid the cyber crimes. Okay, so who's the author of the book Cyber Encounters? Answer would be Mr. Ashok Kumar. Also, if we talk about the recent books and authors, there is a book named as Smoke and Ashes. It has been authored by Amitav Ghosh. Okay. Then a booklet has been released by State Bank of India, the name of which is The Banker to Every Indian. Okay. So you can be asked that this is the booklet of which particular bank. You can be given the names of 4 different banks. So you have to remember that this is the booklet of State Bank of India. Then there is a book named as Cross Court, and it is the autobiography of tennis legend Jaideep Mukherjee. Okay, so this book is also important. Next is, which sailing vessel is undergoing transoceanic intercontinental expedition? So after a 6-month-long transoceanic intercontinental expedition, the Indian naval sailing vessel Tarini has started the return passage to India, and it will complete 17,000 nautical miles of passage once it reaches to Goa. Okay, so this expedition commenced at Goa in the year 2022 in the month of November. So this is INSV Tarini. Now yesterday we have talked about INS Magar, and it was in news. Why? Because recently it has been decommissioned after providing 36 years of service to the Indian Navy. Also, INS Sujata was in news. Why? Because this ship has recently visited to the country Mozambique. Fine. Then INS Dronacharya is also important because recently it has received the President's Color Award for the year 2023. Also, what is the name of Indian Navy's third indigenous stealth destroyer under Project 15B class? The name of this is INS Imphal, and it has been constructed at Mizogon Dockyard Shipbuilders Limited. Can you tell me how many ships are to be designed under this project and what are the name of these ships? Do let me know in the comment section. Next is, which Chief Minister conferred with the Bharat Ratna Dr. Ambedkar Award of Buddhanjali Research Foundation? So former Indian President Ram Nath Kovind recently conferred the Bharat Ratna Dr. Ambedkar Award to the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, Mr. Yogi Adityanath, and this award recognized his role in making Uttar Pradesh a fear-free state. So Buddhanjali Research Foundation organized this award ceremony, and the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh has got this particular award. Now can you tell me who is the Femina Miss India 2023? This is Nandini Gupta, and Nandini Gupta belongs to which particular state? So answer would be Rajasthan, right? Now, which country confers the Princess of Asturias Award? So it is given by the country Spain, and this year it has been conferred to American actress Meryl Streep. Fine. Next question is, Khumjung Khunde Waste Water Management Project is being constructed in which country with the aid from India? So the foundation stone for the Khumjung Khunde Waste Water Management Project was laid recently in Solukhumbu district of Nepal country by the Indian ambassador Naveen Srivastav. And this project is implemented with grant in assistance from India under the India-Nepal Development Cooperation. Fine. So this management project is being constructed in Nepal country with the help of India. Now yesterday we have talked about the Dauki land port. It is situated between India and Bangladesh, and Dauki is a place in the state of Meghalaya. Basically, it is a land port and it lies between India and Bangladesh. Also, we have talked about India-Sri Lanka Friendship Auditorium that has been set up at Sri Lanka in its Trincomalee place. Fine. Now, last question is Center for Innovation, Incubation, Research and Entrepreneurship has been inaugurated in which state or the union territory? So, this center has been recently inaugurated in the state of Telangana, and the main objective of this center is to face the latest engineering, technological and entrepreneurship challenges in the 21st century and also to adopt the advanced technologies. Fine. So this is the state Telangana. So these are the most important current affairs and the news from today. And now let's start with our revision session in which we are doing the current affairs revision for the month of April, and this is part 4 in the series. So today we'll be doing the questions from 46 up to question number 60. Which type of paint uses the nanoscale structural arrangement of aluminium and it is the lightest paint in the world? So this is named as plasmonic paint. Okay. So it makes the use of nanoscale structural arrangement of aluminium and aluminium oxide, and it is believed to be the lightest paint in the world. Why it is important? Because it is environment friendly. Lead diabetes condition is spreading among the tribal people of which state or the union territory? Basically, this is a medical condition that involves the dual stress of intermittent starvation and overload of carbohydrate metabolism. And the cases of this condition is spreading among the tribals in Chhattisgarh state. Habrocestum togansangmai, a new species discovered, belongs to which species? This is a newly discovered species of spider and it has been found in Meghalaya state. Which state or the union territory has launched the family doctor program? Answer would be Andhra Pradesh. So Andhra Pradesh is set to introduce a first of its kind healthcare service for the rural population called as family doctor program, and it seeks to provide a continual and comprehensive preventive healthcare service. Which state has tabled the Sukh Ashray Care Protection and Self-Reliance of Children Bill? Answer would be Himachal Pradesh. And aim is to ensure protection, development and self-reliance of orphans, semi-orphans and especially abled children. And under the program, the state government will provide clothing and festival allowance for the children who are living in child care or aftercare institutions. Next is, which state topped the India Justice Report 2022 among the large and the mid-sized state? This is Karnataka. So this report measures the capacity of the 4 pillars of justice system: police, prison system, judiciary and the legal aid. So Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and Telangana were the top 3 states among the 18 large and the mid-sized states, means those states who have the population above 10 million. Union Information and Broadcasting Ministry signed agreement with which company to boost India's creative economy? This is Amazon India. Okay. What is the repo rate as of April 2023 after the MPC meeting? The repo rate was 6.5%. Which institution released the Stacking Up the Benefit Lessons from India's Digital Journey report? This report belongs to International Monetary Fund. Gaia mission, which was seen in the news recently, is associated with which space agency? So this is the project of European Space Agency and it seeks to understand the formation of Milky Way galaxy and its present nature. So currently this space agency has discovered a new family of black holes and these 2 black holes are believed to be the closest to the Earth. Next is, what is raccoon stealer which was seen in the news recently? Basically, it is an information stealing malware that is usually delivered via email. And it was used to target 8 central government entities of India. That's why it was in news. Places of Worship Act protects the character of the places of worship as it stood on which particular date? So this is a law that protects the character of the places of worship as it stood on 15th of August 1947 and it prevents any changes that could compromise the character. Which institution released the Government Trends report. This is the report from Deloitte Center for the Government and Sites. Which country launched the Overseas Security Assistance Program? Answer would be Japan. It was announced by Japan recently, and it will provide the financial assistance to help the foreign nations so that they can strengthen their defense forces. And as per the Foreign Ministry, since the help would be offered as grant, only poor nations will be able to receive it. Order of White Eagle is the highest distinction of which country? So this is the highest distinction of the country, Poland. And recently it was received by the Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky. Fine? Because of his steadfastness in defending the human rights. So these are the next 15 questions from the month of April. And tomorrow we'll take it ahead and we will discuss further questions, means from question number 61 up to question number 75. Now let's start with today's quiz. Here on the slide you can see 5 questions which have been taken from the past 2-3 days current affairs. Pause the video and try to solve each of these questions. And at the end of the lecture, do not forget to share your scores in the comment section. So please be honest and do not cheat with yourself. So that's it for today. I hope you have liked the session. These were the important news and events from today, and we will meet again tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, me Hadsana signing off.